AFTV James, Arsenal 1, PSV 1. We've topped the group. We've got the business done. Didn't matter a lot the game because we would have already qualified and they'd already qualified, but some decent performances in there by some of the players that don't normally get a game.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we wanted to see tonight. I said the result didn't matter because it quite literally didn't matter. For me, it was about some of the fringe players coming in are looking quite good. I don't want people to mistake my lack of energy for the game for like I understood there were positives that could come from it, and I think we largely got that tonight. Reis Nelson looking quite good, Cedric doing more than a job. I thought he looked fine, and everyone else ticking along. No injuries, that was crucial. Still wouldn't have liked.
Well, El Neni came off, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, and with all due respect, a guy I really like actually, El Neni. Obviously I'm thinking about the likes of Saliba, Jesus, and Saka and all them. So Saka didn't even play, which is great. Ideally I wouldn't have liked Saliba to have played, but okay, seems like he came through it fine. We've got to see Reis at centre back a little bit. I think my only criticism, I think the youngsters deserved an opportunity, at least one or two of them, just to send a message. Because I think if Raul Walters gets a couple of minutes, he's turning 19 soon. He's not that young. We're not talking about a 16-year-old here, where with Nwaneri you can kind of understand it. With Raul Walters, who has been playing in the academy, I think it was a bit of a missed opportunity, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
What do you think that Arteta, because he's brought three of them over there, why not give him a game? It's 1-1. It's not like we're 4-0 down. Mm-hmm. Like you said, all right, we all want to go away with not losing the game, but give him a game, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, I speak as a fan who just sees what I'm privy to online or on TV or whatever. Arteta will know everything behind the scenes. He'll work with the academy team. He'll work with the medical experts, the fitness experts. He'll know if Arsenal need to try something tactically that will help for the end of the season. So this game could have been used to benefit Arsenal in lots of ways. Give the academy some experience, or maybe try some different things, and maybe just opted for that. Maybe just felt that Arsenal were going to benefit more from not going 8 days without a game between Brighton and the Villa game, and actually giving a couple minutes to certain, a handful of minutes to certain first teamers. Maybe that's how we saw it. I mean, I prefer the idea of the youngsters playing, but that's just because that's more exciting to see your young prospects and trying to get a feel for how good they look on a pretty decent stage, because PSV were quite good. So he clearly just prioritises it differently, Arteta. There is a conversation down the line as to whether these youngsters from the academy have a real path through. Now, before everyone gets all dramatic about that, I'm not saying that there isn't, because he developed Smith Rowe and Saka and whatever, but he didn't give them their debuts. What I'm wondering is when is that next academy prospect coming through? But it's not a priority right now. I completely respect that.
Yep, and through to the next round, you got any team that you're looking at and saying, well, I wouldn't mind drawing them out? Who would you like to get, and who would you like to avoid?
Personal one, I want Inter Milan. Okay, I know they could still nick first place with Sociedad, but it's just personal. My cousins are Inter Milan fans. We're always just sort of, I don't know. I think because obviously we'll never be able to compare each other, different leagues or whatever. I'd love to sort of draw them. They're doing well in Serie A. They got to the final last year. I'd love to fly out to Milan. It'd be great to sort of go there as an Arsenal away fan. I'm going for Christmas as well. So on a personal level, I'd love to have Inter Milan. Not the easiest of ties at all, but why not? You've got to sometimes beat some of the best to win it. Otherwise, Napoli maybe. Napoli. I mean, I know Inter Milan are looking better in their league, but Osimhen, I could see him having a bit of fun, at the Emirates. So. Probably them to avoid. I can't quite remember without the list in front of me, but yeah, there are some good sides there for sure. But give me Inter Milan, that'd be great.